Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I am working on a layout for Craft IQ Challenge and leftovers to layouts. So the Craft IQ Challenge this month is to go through your scraps, pick out a color palette, and choose a few photos. Or if you're really feeling ambitious, choose a lot of photos and cut everything into circles. Half the page is going to be circles and the other half of the page is supposed to be mixed media. So I went through my photos that I have of my daughter doing her art. Now, these pictures from 2020, I am doing a little differently this year. So because we didn't really do anything, we didn't really go anywhere, there's no real big events as in previous years. So what I've done is taken all the pictures of them doing art, all the pictures of them playing in bubbles, all the pictures of them in the backyard, and I've kind of put them together, and those are the layouts that they're going to end up with in their albums. And so I went through and I cut out all the pictures of her doing her artwork. And then I cut out a ton of circles from my scraps. And now I'm working on the mixed media side. So all I did was draw a line down the middle of my paper. And then I'm going through and I'm doing this whole 6-inch side full of rub-ons. There's no actual mixed media, no paint or anything like that. It is all rub-ons. And this is the 49 in Market Sherbert Collection rub-ons in different colors. I think one is Tidal Pool or Tidal Wave. One is Marine. And I can't remember the rest. But I love these rub-ons. They stick so well, and they're so delicate and transparent, and they're just beautiful to work with. So the 3 sets of brown that you can see there are the 3 sets of brown that you can see there was one full page, and all I did was kind of split it up so that I could stretch it across the page, and then I kind of filled in the gaps as I went along. And you can see that I added teal and purple and blue to this page because those were the paper's colors that I had for my circles. And I really want to get more of these rub-ons. They're just really expensive because I'm in Canada, not the States. So they're like $20 a pack. And a pack usually consists of like 3 little pages. That's it. So yeah, they're on my wish list. But I love using them, especially in this kind of, idea, because getting this, I know people can do it, obviously, but trying to get this look for me is almost impossible because I love like color, and things get so saturated so quickly. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I don't know why. I add more water, it just gets wetter. It doesn't change the color of things. So yeah, I love the rub-ons for making it look beautiful and delicate and in that distressed kind of state. So I went through and got all of this media down on this one side, and then I went through and did my circles. So I, just for my own ease of use, I went through and I taped the back of all the circles first so that I could finagle and play with where I wanted things to go. What I should have done was done this before I put it on the black background, and I thought of that right after I put it on the black background. Because I was like, oh, I'll want to cut circles off the edge, and then I put it on the black background. And then I went, oh, bad idea. Anyway, the reason why I was thinking of putting it down, of putting the circles on the paper first before putting it on the black border, is because this ATG that I've got, these couple packs that I've used for the last month or so, are so sticky. The minute it touches the paper, unless it's a tiny piece, it is not coming up again. There's no re-sticking, there's no removing, there's no nothing. And you can see that I tape all my photos and then I go to peel up a couple and you can see that it just shreds the paper. But I knew that I was going to cover it up this time, so I just went with it and, or tried to get it to work. And I dry fit stuff, and even when I do dry fit stuff, it doesn't work out, and I don't know why. Because I'll dry fit it and then it won't go back together the way that I had it. So I had a bazillion circles left over because I kind of just took all my scraps and cut them into circles. That also is what I do. If you notice, I have this little drawer and it's full of circles and hexagons, mostly circles. And I do that with my scraps. I'll go through and I'll just cut circles, and it just makes them fun and easy to throw on layouts. So I like doing that. And it gets my scraps out of my scrap bin. I know it's in another drawer, but it's they're usable, ready to go. I don't have to think about really what I'm doing with them. But I love the way that this turned out. So I went through and I had this Vicky Bouton collection. I think this is Print Shop. And they're just stickers. And I tucked them in and wove them around the photos, just to make them kind of blend in together. And then I still have Cocoa Vanilla clear stickers. I think this is the Midnight collection. And I just went through and tucked a few things. So almost every circle has a little saying, word, or phrase. And I just called the title Art. And then there's a sticker below, this is what I like. So, with a couple crayons. So, she is my little artist. Thank you so much, Jacqie, for the ideas. And please check out the description box below for all of the information on the IQ challenges.